G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is the Tech-9 machine pistol thing. This is a semi-highly customizable pistol type weapon for you to use in your standalone weapony sort of thing. Anyway, so you might have noticed that there's a bunch of other weapons in my inventory ready to be edited right now or modified. I will get to those later, but first off, for the receivers, this thing is basically got 8 receivers, automatic, the basic ones. Go from basic to advanced, so we'll go ahead and chuck on the advanced auto receiver because we want this thing to be automatic. Next up, we've got the barrels, so we can go standard barrel, which is like that, long barrel, which really extends it out like that, or just a short one. We'll use that one for now, we'll change it up later though. Next up for the stocks here, we've got the collapse stock here, or a collapsible stock, so you can make this thing have a stock or not. We'll leave it as no stock for now because we don't need it in Gunner's Plaza, but I think that should be fine. Next up for the magazines, basically a simple little setup here. There's not much to tell there, just chuck in the quick eject drum mag there and that'll be good. Next up for the sights here, we've got glow sights if we want to choose them, or you can choose no sights, which we'll get to that just a little bit now, and we'll definitely put a suppressor on there. Alright, next up in the scopes, you can actually have a reflex scope or an actual scope there if you really wanted it to. I don't think these things are see-through, so that's a little bit of a shame, but we'll chuck on that reflex sight there since we chucked the other sights out. Next up, you've got a scope rail there if you really want to. That comes attached automatically, but yeah, that's what you're going to need to get that reflex sight on. And you've got a front iron sight thing there. I will not need that because I'm using a reflex sight much higher than that. Now you can make this thing's damage a little bit better if you feel like it, going up to 10 times, which is fine. Now what this thing does is you can actually change its ammo type, which is a little bit unrealistic. I'm pretty sure the Tech-9 is a 9mm submachine machine pistol thing, so 50 cal ammo in it, probably not going to work, but that's why we're getting such high damage with it. If we didn't have that, 75 for the 38 specials, 90 for the 10 mils, and 105 for the 45 ACPs. Now this is going to destroy the rate of fire a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. We might actually enjoy having the 38 special on it a little bit better. That actually boosts the fire rate up quite a bit, so this might actually be firing slow, but it'll be hitting hard. So let's see how this thing goes, and of course there's always a legendary effect here if you feel like you're not doing it for you, or you want to chuck some gimmicky little effect there. So that's it for the Tech-9. Let's go ahead and kill gunners. Righto, so here we are in Gunner's Plaza, and when you draw out the weapon you get a little animation there. So you pull the little bolt back, which is nice, and you'll see a couple more animations as we get through this. Anyway, so there the gunners over there. Let's open fire with our 50s and see how slow this thing actually fires. Very, very slow indeed, so hopefully we have enough DPS to kill these gunners in time before they come close enough to detecting me. Looks like we can't. This thing, if you want to use 50s on this, you better be prepared to have much lower DPS, which is a shame, and I thought that little thing there was a gunner. So now we are detected because we couldn't kill all these gunners in a timely manner, so which means we're going to have to take them out just like this. Now the good thing about this is we've got a very large drum mag, yet it still manages to fit 60 or something 50 cals in it, so we're going to be firing for a long time without reloading, which is nice. We'll get rid of these annoying turrets that always bloody throw off my aim and give me enough screen shake to render every player in Operation Locker satisfied. We'll go ahead and take out this gunner here. Probably not best to do it from range because I've got a very low range weapon, as we want to be up close and personal in Gunner's Plaza anyway. So probably move. Wow, that was some teleporting. This is why hitting NPCs, humans, are annoying, because they zip around the place because their pathing is strange. That is why you usually aim for the waist, because for some reason that's the most stable part of where to aim. But maybe with a mouse and keyboard makes it a little bit easier. Let's get rid of this gunner. Okay, we managed to take her out without being detected, which is good. Just need to be close enough, really. We need to get as much shots without being detected as possible. take out all of these turrets, and that should be good. The accuracy is suffering at this range, and so is our accuracy in VATS. We'll just go ahead and crit that gunner, and as you can tell there, the crits are going to be very strong indeed. And another crit going there. Legendary gunner, she's a little bit tougher than the lieutenant, so we're going to take a lot more bullets to actually kill her. But we're in danger, so there's no more sneak attack criticals to be had, which is a shame. So we're going to have to sort of go for a tank on tank slugging match here, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to win that because they're in the using basic laser rifles. Ooh, what have you got? No, just another laser rifle. I mean, I get that these gunners have these weapons, but maybe in post end game you want to get something a little bit stronger. Some of them have advanced assault rifles sometimes, which pack a little bit of a punch. She actually might have had one, but for the most part, once you pass around level 120-ish, you just become an impenetrable tank. See, they've got a recoil compensated armor piercing, so not an advanced weapon, but yeah, they've got a bunch of legendary weapons that they're not using, probably because they don't have any ammo for them, so it's a shame for them. We'll quickly get rid of that gunner. There we go. A lot of sneak attack criticals need to be made to make this thing actually viable because its rate of fire is so low. Ooh, and that is a rare instance of an NPC jumping. And whilst my reticule is right on these dudes, the inherent inaccuracy of this weapon is making it really difficult to hit that person. We'll quickly go to third person here, see if we can make our aim a little bit better. Nope, we're going to have to go up nice and close to make this work. Now, good for me, I can just simply out-tank all of these guys, but if I was playing with any other characters that seem to die in one hit, I would probably have thrown this weapon in the trash right now. Its DPS, even when it's got its highest damage per shot, is pretty atrocious, so maybe this is not the way you'd want to run this weapon. The recoil too is knocking my aim around a bit, which is a little bit of a shame, but we should be fine here in Gunner's Plaza. Only one to go, and that was way too many bullets to kill that turret. I think with automatic weapons, you probably want to make their rate of fire as high as you can possible without really compromising on much damage, so powerful auto receive is what I usually go, so we'll try to up the rate of fire a bit. Alright, changes as follows. Change the barrel to a long barrel with a collapsible stock, and I've gone ahead and chucked on a laser sight there. I think having a slightly longer barrel there gives you access to a laser sight there, and I'm pretty sure it's purely cosmetic, but it's a laser sight, so that automatically makes it cooler. Let's get into Swan now and see what this thing can do. Right, there's Swan over there. We've got our thing set up with 38 specials. Let's see how this thing tears him down when it's got better rate of fire. Ah, yes, much better. Now, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, I'm sure this weapon's rate of fire will be certainly great with certain legendary effects. So after we've killed Swan here, I want to see how fast we can drop someone with that. But as you can tell there, we're absolutely butchering his health bar, and we're just going ahead and doing the usual backpedaling and just stacking sneak attack criticals. Don't even think we have to move now, and if he spots us, so be it. But there you have it. I just went through a whole bunch of 38 specials to do that, but they're pretty much a dime a dozen in Fallout 4, so if you're worried about ammo consumption, you probably should choose the 38 special way. But if you like your damage a little bit better in exchange for a rate of fire, then there's also 45 ACPs and 10 mils if you want to go ahead and add more damage to this thing. Anyway, onto the Furious effect. Alright, so there's a giant old deathclaw over there. Let's go ahead and take him out with our Furious effect on our TEC-9 here. So we'll just get ourselves into a good spot where hopefully a bunch of rad scorpions won't catch wind of this. Okay, there they are. They should be fine to go ahead over there, and we'll get stuck into this deathclaw. Can't see his health bar, so we'll go ahead and do a little bit more in VATS here. We'll go for his belly. There it is. And he's standing up right for it. Only problem is the way I've modified this, I'm not getting a lot of VATS hits there. So unfortunately, we won't be able to use VATS to our advantage in this as much as I'd like. But that's fine. As long as we can just... Oh, okay. He's coming straight to me. He hasn't spotted me yet. Okay, now he has. Quickly. Oh, wait. He's going to insta-kill me, isn't he? Just... gotta finish him off in VATS and it should be good. Ah, easily. Okay. And now we just gotta finish off all of these arachnid dudes. So So if I could just shoot that one legendary Death Skull Rad Scorpion without missing, which I just did. It's alright, we can easily regain the stacks. Now if you could just bugger off, mate. Get it? Bugger off. Anyway, yeah, if we could just get rid of this Scorpion. Oh, he sounds like he hits hard too. And there he goes. That's one dead legendary Death Skull Rad Scorpion, but where is the Death Skull? Looks like the tattoo parlor ran out of white ink. Ooh, a never-ending combat shoddy and a fortifying leather right leg. Only one of these drops is good. But there you have it. That was the Tech-9 with the Furious effect there, and you can lay waste to this giant deathclaw rather easily, and that is me after having too many drinks at the bar. We'll move on to something else. Righto, so we've got this thing fitted with the cannonballing effect, and would you believe Moby Dick, the crab one, is over there, and we're going to kill him with our mighty cannonball thing. So, the drop's a little bit more than I remember, so let's just lob him over, and hopefully we'll get him. Yeah, a little bit of sneak attack criticals with that. There we go. He's probably on his way to find us where we are. Oh, he's mutated, which is good. I don't think there's a lot left in old Myler Killclaw over here, and as the sound glitches it'll catch up in a second and it'll be extremely loud, but there you have it. And on that level up, I think that is about it for this video. So if you'd like to see a weapon like this, be sure to check out the description. There shall be one there shall be a link there, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. And if you're interested in the legendary effect in this video, it is part of a pack where I've gone ahead and made, I think, about 40 or more legendary effects for you to chuck on your weapons. There's one that is compatible with 2 legendary effects, and then one there that is mod compatible. As for this weapon, my thoughts on it, it is a pretty solid looking weapon. It's got good meshes, textures, animations are good too, even though nothing really happens when it comes to third person. It's still the same animations, but that's fine. I believe this one is a rather old weapon mod. Anyway, so if you're attached to the Tech-9 at all in real life, then you probably have already picked this one up. So let me know your thoughts if you've actually already used this, and thank you for watching, guys.